tonight's show, we have singer and pop sensation, Gabby B. And now for your host, KoolKard. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. We are live, episode 8. Last week we had episode 7. We had Malachi Davis. He was an inspirational, motivational speaker. He spoke about being self-motivated, having hope in your life, and how to remedy some depression. All right. So he dropped some gems. He was very inspirational. You guys might want to go back and check that out if you didn't see that. But just want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. This week, we're going to have some music in our lives. We are going to jam. I got a great artist that's coming on the show. I'll say she's a Brazilian. She's from Miami, by way of Brazil. She's Brazilian. She's like a pop sensation. She's budding on the scene. She's doing her thing, really doing her thing. So we're gonna get into her life and her artistry and see what she's got going on. We're also gonna premiere her new music video that dropped today. So we're gonna check that out. So you guys stay tuned, and let me give her a warm welcome and a good greeting and a good intro like I do all of my guests. And here we go. I want you guys to welcome to the show, Gabby B. What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, man, everything is beautiful. Everything is wonderful. Blessed. Hey, man, I
I'm
appreciate you
excited
coming
to
on.
be here.
Huh?
I'm excited to be here talking to you.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you, man. Hey, thank you for just taking the time out to be here. I know you got a busy
Of
schedule. I
course.
know you're doing your thing. We met on. I found you on Instagram, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that
I
just
believe.
shows like you're doing your thing. Cause I'm
Thank you.
just on there and I saw you and I heard some of your music and I was like, hey, how about coming on the show? And you obliged and here we are. So it's cool.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, man. So how are you feeling? I know you dropped your new music video today. I'm gonna premiere that for you, and yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Like, I'm so excited about this track. We're going to be doing a lot of things with it. So, very excited.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, and you got a collaboration on there too. We're gonna talk a little bit about that.
Yeah,
So you are originally from Brazil, correct? You're Brazilian.
yes.
Okay, I am correct in that.
Yeah.
And have you always lived in the States, or and your parents are Brazilian, or how's that work?
Well, that's a little, that's always complicated story. But yeah, both of my parents are Brazilian, but I've been like all over the place. So like in America, I've lived a couple like a lot of years, but I don't really know, from like 9 in the middle of it, I moved to another country and then I came back. So
Okay.
in Florida, I've been here for like 5 years. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So what is your background? Like are your parents musically inclined? Were they dancers? Like how did this all come into fruition and flourish for you?
My mom, she was a performer growing up,
Okay.
and my whole life I've been around performance. And my mom used to do samba and singing and dancing, and she helped me out with that too because I grew up watching her, perform in different events. And my dad was he's a martial arts teacher.
Okay.
Brazilian martial arts is called capoeira. My whole entire life it's been always like about that, and going to events and learning how to like fight and do
Oh, so you
martial
know how to
arts.
scrap.
Yeah, a little. My dad is on another level, but he always
Okay.
teaches me. But
Cool. So when did you decide that you wanted to make singing a career or you even wanted to sing? Like,
to be honest, my whole entire life I've always knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry
mm,
in some capacity. I never knew exactly where I would fit in,
right.
but like the serious part, it started like a year ago. But my whole life it's been like singing and dancing has always been my thing.
Wow, only a year? Like from what I'm
Yeah,
seeing, it seems like, you're like, man, you've been doing your thing
I
for a long
know.
time, you know what I mean? Like you have
Yeah,
great
I know.
production, you got great videos, you got great songs.
I mean, I have great people around me and working with me, so I appreciate them so much.
Yeah, team is everything. Remember that.
Yeah,
Always remember that. Team is everything. Everybody,
yeah.
a lot of people want to
You
do it all
can't.
by themselves and this and that.
Yeah,
Man, listen,
you cannot do things by yourself.
yeah,
That does not happen.
yeah.
It
And that goes
can't.
like all the way around. I mean, from the performances to writing to everything. Some people do write all
Yeah,
their stuff, but a lot of people collaborate with other people and write. Like everybody was getting on Drake about ghostwriting and people writing for him. Like
yeah,
it's a collaborative effort. Everybody does it. Some of the bigger names do it probably even more so than he does and don't even write
yeah.
their stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
But he's
So,
still very talented. Like, you don't have to write all the time. You know.
absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody says anything about Kanye West. I mean, like, come on. Come on.
Yeah,
There's several people
exactly.
that's
It all
known
depends.
to write for
Yeah,
him full songs. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And even producers collaborating with the music. So it's not all him doing that. So teamwork makes the dream work for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So do you play any instruments? Do you write?
I do write. We haven't really used anything that I wrote yet because I'm
Okay.
still working on it. I got like my own little journal that I have things that I've written.
Okay.
But definitely we're gonna have that later on. Um, and yeah, I mean, yeah. So that's what I can tell you about the writing part and the I do play a little bit of piano, but I stopped like years ago because I don't own a piano anymore. But
Right.
I do know a little bit of piano,
Okay.
but it's mostly about my singing and dancing.
Okay. So you're like me. I was self-taught piano and then I moved away, went back to school, left my keyboard, and it just went down the drain. But I love
Yeah,
piano. Like that's my favorite
me
instrument.
too. Me
Oh my
too.
God.
I really wanna learn how to like fully play piano, like
Yeah.
to the next level.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you know Brian McKnight? Do you know who that is?
No.
You should check him out. Like go back and listen to some of his music. Like he's a great pianist and man, I'm telling you,
Oh,
he's
for sure.
yeah,
For sure. I'll
it-
definitely check it out.
it's very good stuff. But he's old school now, but but
Yeah.
I mean his music is timeless, so I think you could appreciate it if you go
I
out
love
for
old
sure.
music. I love old music. Like I'm an old soul. I love every type of music. So yeah.
So, what is your motivation to do it? Do you like what motivates you to just get out there, be creative? I mean, I know you say you write, but right now you're not using any of your stuff, but I mean, you still are creative,
Oh,
right?
artistic.
Dancing and
I yeah, I love art. That's why I love entertainment because it's art.
mhm,
And what is like what inspires me is when you perform when I perform and then I can make people feel in a type of way.
yeah,
That's like the best feeling ever. And singing is also a really great feeling because sometimes I can't really talk and say and express my feelings, but when you sing, it's like you really get into it and it's just like a different level. So
right.
that's I just love it. It's great. It's art. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. So, for anybody who has not heard your music, how would you describe your sound or your style of music?
well, I'm considered a pop artist,
Hmm.
but I'm open to so many different things. Like my EP that's coming soon is very diverse. It's all the songs that's been out
Okay,
so far. But it's like very diverse. Like you have Latin, you have Portuguese, and you have um you have English, and like even songs that are coming out like in the future.
right.
It's gonna be cultural, and like
Okay.
I just love making like different types of sounds and different types of music. Like a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of R&B. It's just great because I love everything. So,
That's cool, man. That's really cool. I can't wait to hear that. Do you know when it's gonna be released? Do you have a date right now?
yeah, the 28th of this month, actually.
28. Okay. And it's gonna be on
Yeah.
all platforms? Apple
Yes.
Music, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Yes. It's called Therapy.
Called
So
Therapy.
yeah. Yeah, because emotions, every single song is so different. Like you want to kill the guy, you want to like love the guy, you want to sleep with it. It's just everywhere. Got receipts. So yeah.
Right. Right. Something everybody can relate to, I'm sure, especially in this day and
Yeah.
age, right?
Exactly.
Oh man. Um I was gonna ask you, with your album. Wait, I'm going off. My question is fleeting right now. Your I know what I was gonna ask you. Do you ever plan to put out a full Latin album?
Well, I do have like Latin songs coming,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a Portuguese song out and a Spanish and English song out too. But like a full album, I'm not sure. I'm open to anything, but really, I just love like just keeping my songs different from each other. You know,
Right.
like if I have an album, I would like to have a little bit of everything, so everyone can relate to stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm open to anything. Like I love Latin music. I'm considered Latin, so yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can take that. And
Yeah.
okay, so I got a question for you. For all of my guests who do multiple things or are multi-talented, I like to ask them this: Are you a singer that dances, or are you a dancer that can sing?
I never thought of it that way until you said that. Well, like growing up, I could tell you like I've always done both. And I've never professionally vocally was taught how to sing,
Okay.
and I never professionally was taught how to dance. It all came from like YouTube, watching YouTube.
Right.
Basically, like, from performance side, I've always watched Britney Spears, Beyonce, and
Okay.
Janet Jackson, and Shakira, J Lo,
Yeah.
all of them. And from the singing part, I always used to watch Christina Aguilera, Whitney Houston, and what was the other one? Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
So,
So you've
so
been
like
so you've been
I
taught well
consider,
anyway.
yeah, like I mean, like yes, because they're like very talented, and I always learn by watching. Like I'm so visual,
Absolutely.
and that's how I grew up. So I consider myself a performer in general. Like I don't really know which one's which, but I just like doing both. I can't stay still on stage, that's for sure.
Okay. I can take that. And
Yeah.
so um you do have management, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to drop a little knowledge for anybody that's watching who is an artist, maybe on the fence about getting management. I don't need the help, or they don't know how to get management. Can you explain how can you explain where you were at before management and where you are now? Like, how did management change the course of your career?
It changed everything. Like I was nothing before I actually started having like a team, to help me. And it's very important to have a manager because he's on the business side. In business, people can kill you in the
Oh,
industry
yes,
if
they.
you don't have someone that knows about the industry. So that's very important. But also it's important to have a relationship with your manager and with your team, because if you just say, oh, okay, I'll pick this one to be my manager, you don't know what his real intentions are. You
Right.
don't know if he wants to screw you over and take all the money, like all the percentage, and then you have nothing. You got to really be careful with that. So you got to really trust your manager when it comes to things like that. So that's my advice.
Yeah, a good manager. Let's
Yes.
specify a good manager,
Yes.
a good team, someone that you do have chemistry with, who understands your artistry.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah, like
one.
my manager, he's also my second father. He's my godfather too. Like
Okay.
his whole family is my family, and that's our relationship. So,
Yeah.
it's like a family thing now.
No,
So,
that's
yeah.
that's wonderful. So everybody out there who's on the fence about getting a manager, get yourself a manager if you feel that you want to go to the next level. Get somebody that is transparent. Get someone who speaks in layman terms to you and not trying to run you in circles with their jargon and their, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? That you understand
Yep.
everything that's coming out of their mouth and they're transparent with you and not just trying to take you for everything you got or everything that
Yeah.
you're going to get. So good management is key. Good business is key. All that good stuff.
Yep.
Let's get into this music video that you got. Let's talk about
Okay.
that for a second, and then we're gonna
Okay.
premiere it. So first and foremost, loot. Explain to everyone what is your thought process behind that, because I heard you talking. I think it was on Instagram. I heard you talking about it's kind of like an ode to women empowerment, just kind of being your own provider, have
Yeah,
self confidence, all that.
yeah,
Speak on that.
yeah. So like, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like, oh, I'm strong and everything. It's more like a fun song
Mm-hmm.
for everybody in general, but also like, a woman earning her money and wanting to celebrate it
Right.
and being happy. Like, there's a scene there where I'm like covered with money, and that's really representing a woman who worked, earned her money, and now she's doing whatever she wants with it. Because like, in life, you do need money for your bills. You do
Absolutely.
need money when you need something to take care of yourself, for you to eat and everything.
Yes.
So that's what's good about money. But the song itself is more about fun, and women getting their, they don't need anybody. They could be independent and get their own money
Right.
themselves.
Absolutely.
So that's what it's really about. So,
Okay.
and for the video perspective, um it was DC that directed the video,
Mhm.
and I thought his idea was awesome with the beginning and the end of the music video, which is, it's basically like, at first you see this girl who's working and dreaming about having these things, and she's in a minimum wage job, which is literally like what I was.
Mhm.
And then suddenly at the end you see that, and the lady was also mistreating me and
Right.
like being very like mean to the girl and everything.
Down on
And
you.
then at the end, the world turned around, and she became the one that was working, and I
Mhm.
became like, all glammed up and everything, because but I was nice to her.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to mean like, be careful how you treat people with respect, no matter what levels they are,
Yeah.
because everyone's human, and you should treat people nicely, um because you never know when the roles might change.
Absolutely. You'll see the same people coming down.
Yeah,
How it goes in life.
exactly.
Same
Yeah,
people. And karma is a bee.
yeah, always be humble, and no
Yeah.
matter how much money you have, just you can celebrate it, but be humble.
Right. Exactly. And let's talk about Londynn B. As people know, she was on the Netflix show Rhythm and Flow. How did you
Yes.
guys link up, and how did that collaboration come about?
So I was home, and I wanted to find like a show to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I went to Netflix because I love Netflix. And then I saw this Rhythm and Flow with Cardi B and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I had interest in that because I wasn't so educated in hip hop world,
Right.
and I wanted to be, because since I'm in the industry, I want to know about every single different genres.
Absolutely. You
And
should.
so I was like, you know what? Let me start watching this. This seems like American Idol, but for rappers. And I found it very interesting. And then I saw her in the show, and I was like, wow, this girl is talented.
Yes.
And so I searched her up on Instagram. I saw her stuff. I loved it. She's talented, she's beautiful, and she's humble. So then I told my manager, and he contacted her, and then she liked the track. We sent her the track. She liked it, and we hit it off from there.
That's what's up.
So
That's what's
yeah.
up. So let's get into the video, shall we?
Okay,
You kick it
let's
off.
do it.
Introduce it. Introduce it.
Okay, this flute featuring Londynn B and Gabby B.
There we
Gabby B, Londynn B. Yeah.
Luke, world premiere. Here
Flute.
we go.
Yep.
Drop a bomb
Let's
on
go.
it. Dope.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That was a good
Thank you.
production, man. That was a real good production.
Thank you. Yeah, well, DC, the one who directed this,
Yeah.
has directed the two first music videos of Destiny's Child.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
he's been in this business forever. So yeah,
DC
he does a
Destiny's
lot.
Child.
Huh?
I said DC Destiny's Child.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never thought about it that way.
Right,
Yeah.
right. What's up? I love it. I love it. I love it. Look like you guys had a lot of fun shooting that too.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. London's so much fun. Like, she's so social and funny
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
like
tell the chemistry was there. You can always tell, and see people have
yeah.
the natural chemistry. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for the camera.
Oh
So
yeah, no.
that's cool.
No, we were chilling before the video. Yeah, so.
Yeah. What producers, if you can name, what producers are you currently working with?
Well, I'm working with. I work with a few. The ones that are out right now, all of the ones that are out right now, is from this producer named Water. He's from down Atlanta.
Okay.
He's super talented. Oh my God, he's worked with like Lady Gaga, Akon, and all of those um people,
Okay.
um, celebrities. So and like I'm working with different producers now, songs that are not out yet
Okay.
and songs that are gonna come out. So yeah,
Cool.
shout out
Cool.
to.
Do you have any collaborations that your fans should know about that's up and coming that you may want to speak about, or you want to keep that under wraps?
I mean, I already kind of announced it a while ago. My next song that's gonna be released soon.
Mm.
Well, not soon, soon, but soon. It's gonna be with Devon Terrell,
Okay.
and he's amazing. He's very talented. Oh my God, such a sexy voice. Just saying.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah.
And so for Loot, that's going to be released on all streaming platforms in a couple days, right?
Yes,
Go check
yes.
that out.
We had like a couple issues, technical issues, but it's gonna be out very soon. Actually, it's gonna be out on a Friday. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
for sure.
And for everybody who wants to go and watch the replay, you can watch it here, or I got all of the links to all of her social media platforms in the description and the link to the video on her channel. So go give it some views, check it out, support, and just keep an ear out for the song being released on all the streaming platforms. Go run those numbers up, listen to it, play it over and over and over again, because that counts. All right. Show your support if you like what you're hearing. And even if you don't, show support. You gotta
Yeah,
support people out here. You gotta support,
yeah,
man. Regardless, seriously, like more people need to support. Well,
of
that's a whole
course.
other
Yeah,
conversation, huh?
true. It's true though. More
Yeah,
people need to support, each other.
yeah, for sure. They really
We
do.
work hard.
Yeah, man. That's man. Listen, people don't understand what goes into doing something that like what you're doing, even what I'm doing. Like they don't know what we put
A
into it.
lot,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
lot.
And they see it, and it could even be some people that they'll see it, but they won't like it,
Yeah,
share it, whatever. But it's all good.
yeah,
They're not obligated to, but it'd be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah,
yeah. That's true.
yeah. What is your dream collaboration? Who is your dream collaboration?
I have so many dream collaborations.
No, there has to
They
be one big one like all time. Like what would make your life? Like,
So what
oh
would
my
make my
god.
life? Oh, um, I mean, but she's not really like doing much right now. But my dream
Hmm.
collaboration would be with Britney Spears.
Hey, what? There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a huge. I know it's because she's not doing much right
But
now.
it
I
doesn't
wish she
matter.
was. She's more like
She's an
doing
icon,
yoga
though.
and
She's an
I.
icon. You
Oh
say
yeah.
Britney
Oh my
Spears,
God.
everybody knows her. She's an icon,
I
regardless.
love her. I love
Yeah.
her, and I'm a really huge fan of Britney.
Yeah, you
Like
said
real.
you
Like I get
studied her.
a lot of inspiration from her.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah.
would be cool. Talk to your manager, see if you can make it happen. Anything's possible.
No, oh my goodness, I don't even think.
Anything's possible. Hey, I mean, there's been artists who have done collaborations and say, "Hey, don't even front me nothing up front. I like what you're doing. I'll be a part of it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
nother conversation, but yeah,
One day.
you just never know. You never know. Shoot
Yeah.
your shot. Shoot your shot.
That's true. That's true. We
Maybe
always gotta try.
right. Maybe she'll see this video and be like, you know what? That Gabby B.
Oh,
And hit you up for real.
oh my God, I'm
Seriously.
already blushing.
Hey, I heard you had a show coming up. You got a show coming up? I saw something about a show. Do you have a show?
Oh yeah, yeah. Next week, actually next week I'm doing this small performance
Mhm.
for the donation of Puerto Rico. They're going through
Yeah.
all those the things. So I'm just gonna perform and support. And
Okay.
everyone who's gonna go down there are gonna like donate to Puerto Rico. Uh, that's the if you guys if you guys are locally around Coral Springs and Deerfield and all of that, come support.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Go out. Support Gabby B with
support Puerto
everything.
Rico.
Support Puerto Rico.
Just cause,
Support the
yeah.
so hey, let's say this. Support the cause. Donate,
Support the
support the
cause,
cause.
yeah, yeah.
Show up in
Cause
numbers.
we need to show some love. This world needs more love. So yeah,
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God, we need some love out here, boy. What are
yeah.
what are some of your hobbies? Like if you weren't singing and Gabby B, what would Gabby be doing? What are your hobbies? What are your interests?
To be honest, most of my time, I love working. I don't even consider working, but like what I do, I love working, and I just love like improving singing, improving dancing. I'm always in my room in the shower, just thinking about like my next move and my next thing that I need to do, or ideas that I need to come up with.
Hmm.
But when I'm not doing that, when I don't have any more, thought in my head, I just like to, lay down in bed and watch horror movies. That's literally the other thing that I like to do. So
So you're
yeah,
you're a horror movie buff, pretty much.
yeah, I love horror movies.
So maybe
Love
you, so you would be like, yeah, you'd be like Cisco and Ebert. Then that's what you'd be doing if you weren't singing.
it.
Give it
You
two
know,
thumbs up.
one day I wish I could be in a horror movie. One day, hopefully,
Hey, you
I
never
would
know.
definitely.
Singing, hey, singing leads to acting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's another thing that I like to put on, on stage is like singing, dancing, and acting.
Okay.
Like having like dancers and like a whole production. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. I get so inspired.
So
So yeah,
you might wanna pursue like Broadway one day. That's musical theater is what you're talking about.
maybe I'm open to
Because
anything.
some director might see your stage show and be like, you know what? That would look good on stage. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
Yeah,
Add
yeah.
that
I
to your,
love it. I mean, it's great.
yeah, add that to your arsenal, man. That's where I come from, like theater. That's my background, theater and acting and all that. So it's a different
Yeah.
world. Try it
Oh
out.
yeah. I actually done class like when I was in high school. I did classes in theater. I loved it. And I was in like plays. But then now I'm doing this, and it's
Right.
amazing. Because what I like about being an artist is that you can be yourself,
Yep.
and you can just you know anything you want to do. This type of song, you can do it. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
No one can tell you you can't. And I love acting. But sometimes you would just have to do the right thing
Right.
and like what they have to tell you to do and everything. But I definitely want to get into that too. Someday.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I can see you doing it. You definitely have a personality for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. Well, I appreciate you, Gabby B, for
Thanks.
spending some time with me, telling me about your career, telling everybody about your career, your life, and everything you got going on. It's been a pleasure. Been a pleasure. So
Same here.
yes, yes, yes. Everybody, you can follow her at Instagram at GabbyB_music. All of her Facebook, Twitter, all that information is in the description. Hit the links, go support, show your love. Also, like I said, the link to the video is in the description as well. I got the link to her website. She does have her own official website. So artists out there who are trying to do the thing, get official and get you a website too. Stop sending people to your Instagram and your Twitter and your YouTube. Get you a website, get official. Yeah, do it the right way. Business. Business first. Music is a business first. You gotta understand that. So, Gabby, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Hopefully we can talk more.
Yes, hit me in the DMs, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Keep in touch and I'll be following your career and supporting and listening and streaming and I already do that anyway. So ever since I
Thank
saw it,
you. Thank you so much.
yeah, for sure,
Thank you
for
so much.
sure. So when that loot drops on the streaming services, I'll definitely go and give that some burn, get you some plays. So you can
Thank you.
so at the end of the year you can put your little Spotify
Oh
numbers
yeah.
up.
Yeah. those are the times.
Right. Well, hey, do your thing at your performance. Everybody, go support if you're in the Coral area, Deer Park area, all that good stuff. Gabby, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Everybody,
Thank
tune
you.
in next week. We got episode 9. We got Will Roundtree, credit specialist. Y'all check him out. Get your credit right. If your money's funny and your credit can't get it, you might want to tune in. You might want to tune in. Well, Gabby, it's been a pleasure, and we're gonna sign off now. But I will be in touch for sure. Anything you want to say? Any last words?
Um, Thank you to my team and thank you to my supporters and thank you to KoolKard for having me and thank you to my parents for for making me.
That's number one. That's number one.
Just thank you and much love to everybody.
Exactly. Peace and love, y'all. We out till next week. All right, Gabby.